Hey everyone, welcome to I Truly Love It. My name is Susan. And today I'm working on episode 32 of Junk Journal Sketches. This is where we take a card making or a scrapbooking layout and we turn it into something we can use in our junk journals. So you could make anywhere from a tag, journal card, hidden paper clip, ATC, belly bands, so even journal covers. So this one I have is from April 2014 from Page Maps. It's one of their card maps. It's in the archives. Obviously, Susan, it's 10 years ago. This is a vertical. They do have horizontal orientated items. So let's look at it. So this was a card. So obviously you're going to have that back matting on it. That's probably the card itself. And then you've got a layer of paper, another paper. Looks like just a strip of some other paper going horizontally with a little scalloped edge. That could be paper, that could be washi tape. In fact, you could just use one big piece of washi tape there. And then you've got this, looks like a specimen card on top, and this has a flower. And they did some stitching here. I won't be doing stitching today. I am going to probably do a flower or something with a flower. This may not necessarily be a specimen card with the opening in the window like that, but we shall see. You never know. I have not gathered any papers yet, but I've gathered things for the center. I thought I would start with that. I have a set of these are Vicky Bouton die cuts. So there's some flowers in there, different like peaches and some greens and turquoise, purpley things. And then these are two of my die cuts I just got through making. This one's thinner paper. This one's a little thicker. I'm not sure if I want to use those or not. These are digitals from someone, probably from several different people. This is how this image was. It's like a lotus flower type of flower. I don't know my flower, so if I'm wrong, you can feel free to tell me, or shh, don't tell me. This was a rose with actually a little side rose over here, and I cut it off. Don't be afraid. This actually had like a little, let's see, where was it? I can tell. Oh, right here. It had like a little stem and some buds up here. I cut those off. And these are digitals I made. They're free. They're in my coffee shop. So head over there. So I could put that in the center. And then I got this in like a Happy Meal kind of thing. And I believe this is called pet tape. I don't have any of this personally, but this is pretty cool. So maybe that one, or maybe that one. I kind of like this. I guess I'll see if I really like it when I'm done. Because, like I said, I've never had this kind of tape. Do you have this? Do you like it? All right, so I'm gonna make journal cards, and boy, did I cut some big cards here. These were I trimmed off like a 1/2 inch and an inch off the edges. It was 8.5 by 11. They are now 5 by 8. So these are gonna be like jumbo journal cards. I will probably not do the matting around there. I'll probably just cover it with some paper, and the back's got a good spot for journaling. This is big enough. It could end up being a journal cover, guys and gals. All right, so probably cover with the paper, a coordinating paper, obviously another coordinating paper, and then some sort of rectangle piece here. May do the scallop, I may not. I have washi tape that's scalloped. Doesn't have to be flower. Doesn't, put a butterfly, put a car, a vintage car, put a paper doll, put a face. Cricket, whatever you want. Sky's the limit, you guys. All right, so I'm going to gather some things and I'm going to get started. So sit back, relax, enjoy some tunes, and let's get cracking. Okay, I think they turned out pretty great. I started into and I was like, oh my gosh, because I've avoided this one. I wanted to do it, but I kept pushing it. Um, I think what threw me off was using that blue digital paper. So let's talk about what I used. Um, and maybe that should have been on the background, then the book page. But I can't even talk today, guys. I do like how it turned out. So obviously that was book page. This was actually kind of like a misprint, I guess you could call it. When I was printing out stuff for the flip flop envelope journal that I'm still working on, because it should have been greens, and obviously that's blue and purple. And I didn't want to throw it away. I thought, well, I'll find a use for it at some point. I think it worked great with the pink papers. This is just scrapbook paper, digital. Um, I don't have a square die cut, but I did have that square punch. And obviously, you saw it took several punches to get it wide enough. And then I inked the edges with some vintage photo. So this one ended up not going with this other piece because I came across this paper when I was digging through my um, bag of. Let me stop for just a second. I have one of those photo boxes you get like at Michael's and Joann's, and it was forever my scrap box. It's still kind of that, but now everything's organized in like gallon-sized Ziploc bags, um, like this bag. I know it says Janie B Journals, but it is now like peaches and pinks and like dark pinks. And anyway, so I have one with full of digitals. If I printed out um, extras or misprinted or maybe didn't quite use every single page. A lot of the times, though, it's a printer problem. I ended up printing the kit a couple times. But anyways, I think it's user error. Anyway, so I found this paper. This is actually not digital. This is from, I guess technically it would be, but I got it from one of those your creative studio packages year before. It's text page. This is actually Rachel from Rachel Bella Crafts, and this I think is Janie B. Um, this is, I want to say, Tracy Fox. Could be wrong. And this is one of those die cuts. I ended up using that. I put that there though because I had a word. It wasn't a bad word. It was just a negative word. So covered that up. So I got 2 journal cards to get around the backs. I don't know if you saw me kind of picking up the paper because some of these that you get are sticker papers. I was trying to make sure that that wasn't one of them. It's not. All right, you guys. So the link will be below in the description for this card map, or no, that's what it is, from Page Maps. I didn't put a sentiment. You could, but obviously that's part of the card making process. I like these. This one was inked more with vintage photo, but everything I had near me, so it was either in scraps. I didn't go print anything out. I didn't go tear out new papers from my paper pads. I'm trying when I make these things, make them from pieces I already have sitting there, trying to be finished up. So I don't know if you have that problem. I'm sure that's not just a Susan problem. But anyways, I've even thought about, let me show you. This is I used to have the scrap bowl and a scrap box as I was explaining. Then I put it all in the bag. This is my scrap bag, just like small scraps. I mean, there's some good size pieces in there, but I don't know. I've thought about selling it or giving it away, and starting over. There's good stuff in there. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know if anybody would be interested in that, but it was just a thought I had a while ago when I was, let's fix this, straighten it up, Susan. When I was cleaning up. All right, guys. I'm getting closer to 800 every day. or so, or every 3 or 4 days, I go up one. Um, I guess I'll start working on my little ephemera packs I'm going to give away when I get to 800. I'm going to give away 8 of them, one for each 100. I'll just go ahead and give you a little heads up. You're going to need to be a visual subscriber because you can subscribe to channels, and maybe you're not aware of this. You can subscribe to channels, and in your settings, you may have that set to private where nobody can see who you're subscribed to, and that is, your choice to make, your preference. But um, you do need to be a subscriber, and preferably commenter. I have people who are weekly commenters. Like some people like certain videos I do, they comment every week, and I really appreciate that. I know I'm bad about commenting simply because I watch it on YouTube. Sorry, on my Xbox, YouTube on my Xbox on my TV, and I can't comment up there. So I have to pull a video up on my phone while I'm sitting there. Go find the video in my, because that's an Xbox account that I had that set up through. It's a completely different account than my I Totally Love It account. So I have to go scroll, find the channel, and make a comment. And I'm trying to get better. But you don't have to comment all the time, but show your YouTube creators some love every now and then. The thumbs up is always awesome. It helps the whole algorithm thing. Sharing a video, sharing an idea, and tagging a creator is awesome. But yeah, I appreciate you. I appreciate you and your time. I'm tired. Can you tell I'm tired? We have 2.5 days of school left. Well, the kids have 2.5 days, and then I have another half day. So we're, as I say, in North Carolina in the short rows, and I'm I'm tired. I'm end of school tired. But I'm also excited that summer's coming because then I can make videos all day long and craft all day long. All right, guys. I appreciate you and your time. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll figure out how to talk eventually. And hit that notification bell. Share my channel with your friends. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye.